I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here at the Welsh Wembley Halkin Road ahead of the Welsh Cup Final between Aberystwyth and Bala towns. Now Aussie Villains men will be looking to bounce back following a humbling in midweek to complete a domestic treble. Meanwhile, Aberystwyth Town have spent the morning praying in a local church, having never beaten Bala Town before. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to Season 14, Episode 18 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today is a chance of a trophy. It's the Welsh Cup Final against Aberystwyth Town. Now, it was a little bit of a messy end to the episode last time because the Liverpool game went a little bit longer than anticipated. So, for a second, if you did miss at the end of the episode, I sort of put up the nominees for Viewers Player of the Year. So we're going to do that again now. If you've already seen this, just skip ahead a little bit to get to the actual episode itself, just a minute or so. But in alphabetical order, the nominees for Viewers Player of the Year to be awarded next episode at the end of season awards, assuming we don't manage to come back against Liverpool. In alphabetical order, it is Damien Allmark, 25 goals, 6 assists, an average match rating of 809. Wonderful season for him. Good to see Allmark back in full swing. Second is Ken Buckley, 2 goals, 2 assists, and an average match rating of 7.79 for him. The third nominee is Matteo Freschi, 12 goals, 2 assists, and an average match rating of 7.18. And the final nominee is, of course, Denny Garmy. He was a revelation this year. 5 goals, 12 assists, an average match rating of 7.84. Now, there is a link in the description just below. Go and click on that. It'll take you to a straw poll, and you can vote for who you want to be our Player of the Year. And we will award that at the end of season awards. Well, most likely next episode if we don't get past Liverpool. All right, on with the episode. Alright, and here we go. It is Welsh Cup final time. We have never, while I've been in charge, lost to Aberystwyth Town, which does make you fear a little bit that we're due. But 31 wins and 3 draws against the Aberystwyth Towners. Let's have a look at what we're up against here. They are a Todorov coach team. Now, we first became aware of him at Ruthen when they were a feeder club of ours. He was at Carnarvon, and he is a really good manager. He doesn't get much better than 20 and 20, does it? So he's always given us a tough game. They're a balanced passing style of play. They finished 9th in the Premier League, you may remember. So they're not a particularly great team. But hopefully we'll be able to get the better of them here. We're expecting not necessarily a 4-2-3-1 to come out against us, which of course means that what we have here can mean very, very little. I'm expecting a more defensive formation to come out against us. But this is the team of Wags that we're sending out to hopefully get the job done for us. It is McCarthy in goal, the Wags goalkeeper. He, of course, missed the Welsh Cup, League Cup final, I should say, being cup tied. So let's hope he gets himself a trophy. It's Gurke, Evans and KDH. That is our first choice back three. Ewan goes down the right. He is a right back, and Parry goes down the left. He is a much, much more high potential left back for us. York and Buckley go in midfield. Garmy is the on-gaunch. It's Allmark, and Davis has to come in and play up top. Isaac, who would normally play up there, is injured. He did play in the semi-final, and he did okay. He didn't play with Allmark, because Allmark was injured for that. So we'll try him up there, see how he goes. We do have wingers on the bench in the shape of Lewis, who is quite a decent winger, and also in the shape of Gareth Smith, who is a decent winger. We've got Moore to cover the fullback positions. We have Savage to cover the defensive positions, and we have Colbert, who just came through the most recent youth intake. He's on the bench. He's our second best Wags qualified goalkeeper, but hopefully we're not going to need him. Alright, and here we go. They have come out a little bit more defensive. Now, they have Burgess, who was our Wags goalkeeper last season. He is in the goal for them. So a second cup final in a row for him. Well, let's hope this time he's not on the winning side. We did win it last year, I think, didn't we? Gomez, make sure they go out there, do it for the supporters. Media's been praising you lately. There's a trophy on the line. Show everybody you're born winners. Let's go with that. Some calm, we have faith. And let's get out there, boys. See if we can win a final here. All right, and here we go. It is cup final day in Wales. I was just thinking about that Liverpool game. If I could have my time again, I would start with a DM in there and with Broughton a little bit deeper. Oh, and I tell you what, not the best start from us. Yeah, it's one of those. Hindsight's 20/20, isn't it? But yeah. I look at it now and they're like, that was silly. What were you thinking? But we went for it. It didn't quite work out. But, you know, I mean, we beat Florentina 2-0 away. Could we do the similar sort of thing against Liverpool? I mean, maybe. So, but anyway, you live and learn. Here we go with Dean Parry getting forward. I would rather have done that and gone down having a go than have stepped back and probably have lost anyway. So at least we've had a go. And you know what? That sort of different formation, that might be something that in future seasons comes back and is able to help us. There's a good ball for Ewan. And across to the back post, Parry's there, and Parry heads it just over. Seems to be a lot of Aberystwyth fans in the stands, but not too many black and white shirts. Was a little bit of a worry. They're apprehensive and nervous, which you love to see. Let's give it another get creative here. Highlight begins with Ewan to Allmark. Back to Ewan. Can he get a good cross in? Allmark is lurking. Buckley. He goes across for Sam York for Denny Garmy. Garmy spreads it wide for Parry. We've seen him score from there before. And on this occasion, he's put it across the face of goal. But we're looking at the better team, which is promising after a bit of a slow start. Let's try demand a little bit more. I mean, it's no good looking the better team if you don't score. We're not really creating that many chances. So let's try and exploit the flanks. Actually, no, let's not exploit the flanks, but look for overlaps. Let's do both. Try and get those wing-backs involved a little bit. We've got a little bit of time here before the break. We'll tell them to get creative and hopefully not too creative because we're defending right now. Cross in, it's over the bar. And we are going to go to the break tied at zeros. Not a great game, you'd have to say. Now, the question is now, do we look to go to wingers in this second half? I don't want to be too harsh on them because we've seen at times that we can collapse in a heap. I'm wondering if the wingers formation does just suit us a little bit better just naturally because we have more natural fullbacks. We only really have one natural striker. Let's give it 5. But I am wondering if maybe that's what we need to do. Sam York with a corner. Can we get off to a good start in the second half? Denny Garmy's header just over the top. Demand a little bit more and let's see what happens with that. It's not particularly working, so let's go and play with wingers. So Denny Garmy can stay in there. That's fine. We go with Allmark up top. The risk of doing this massively is that we're pretty much using up all our who do we want to stay on as a defender? Yeah, we'll keep Gurkha and KDH. We're using up all our attacking subs to do this, basically. So if something goes wrong from here, we're up the creek, so to speak. We have faith in you both. Let's go out there and let's run the show in wide areas, please. That makes a little bit of sense. They do have 2 defensive midfielders, so sort of going wide, going outside of them, logically, should have a little bit more space out there than we will do through the middle. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. It's always a little bit nervy because it means obviously I've got my pre-game tactics wrong, which never looks good. But also, as I said, it just means now if something does go wrong, if we get an injury, we only really have fullbacks and centre-backs on the bench and a goalkeeper. Here we go with Smith. Let's see what he can do. Can he get past his man? No, he cannot. Or lumped forward. KDH has that. He goes to Ewan, into Buckley. Buckley gets it forward, looking for Damien Allmark. Can Allmark get himself another goal and another final? No, he can't. It's tapped over the bar by Ewan Burgess, of course. And let's see what we can do. Smith with the corner. It's into a good area. It's headed over the top. It's another corner. This is good pressure from us. Smith again. It's pulled away at the near post was James Lewis. And again, the goalkeeper is there. Let's show some passion, boys. Come on, I don't like these nerves. What's that? Burgess with a goal kick. He gets it forward. I thought we were going to get that, but not quite. They're just lumping it forward to nobody. Ewan has that. You've got a little bit of time, mate, but don't take too much of it. There it is for McCarthy. He's got all the time in the world. He gets it forward to Sam York, to Buckley. He's got space. Looking field. He goes wide for Ewan. Are we exploiting the flanks, I wonder? Let's play through the middle, but just look for the overlaps. Look at the space in the middle of the park. Ball up for Allmark. Nods it down for Garmy. Garmy back to Smith. Oh, is that a second yellow? It is a second yellow. See you later, mate. We'll see you next season. And that is them down to 10. And we'll surely now, we're a big chance of getting this job done. Another corner. Smith, back post. It's Garmy. It's straight to Burgess. And, well, what we want to do now is we probably want to just raise up this tempo, don't we? Yeah, we'll raise the tempo. We'll exploit the flanks now. And hopefully, we'll be able to get something going. I wonder if we should be looking to work the ball into the box as well, given that we have the extra man. They've got a little bit too much space to my liking, considering they have 10 men. We've done our best to win it back, but we've lost out. And come on, boys. Let's not go down to 10 men, please. There's Ewan, gets it forward. Up towards Allmark, looking for the flick on, but it's won by the Aberystwyth defender. It's a long old highlight, this one, at this point. Another aimless ball forward. Parry has it now. What can he do? He goes infield, looking for Gurke. York, Parry, in there for Buckley. Buckley spreads it wide. This is good play from Smith. Can he get across him? We've got, look at the white shirts in there. It's Allmark, and Allmark heads it wide. Another highlight. If we can get the goal, you'd back us to go and get 4 or 5, but we need to get that first one. Buckley pirouettes. He goes back to Gurke. Look at the space we have now. Ewan gets it forward. Can he cross it in? He can. It's not towards anybody in particular. Lewis has it. He goes back to Parry. To York. To Buckley. Buckley back to York. Look at the space the fullbacks are in. There's Buckley lumping it forward to nobody. Lewis is going to pick that up. Can he pick out Allmark in the middle? It's towards the back post. It's a missed header. It's sitting on the goal line. We are exploiting the flanks. All right, so let's try this again. Let's try exploit the middle, but look in wide areas. Look for those overlapping runs. Demand more, boys. Why are we nervous and apprehensive? This should be a quite simple win for us. Let's try and work the ball into the box as well. And we have another highlight. Can we put the pressure on them high up the pitch here? Can we win this back? They've lumped it forward towards nobody. Buckley. It's a bit of a hospital pass from Sam York there. He pretty much picked out the only Aberystwyth player anywhere near it. Ewan's done his best there to give it away, but keep possession. Here we go with Sam York. Is he going to unleash a bomb? He cuts back. He gets it out for Parry. We have so much space. We just need to work the opening. Here we go with Buckley. And Buckley can't find the back. This is primed up for an FMing, isn't it? Another highlight. Ewan to Buckley. Buckley for Ewan. Cross goes in. Allmark's there. Allmark with the header, and Allmark's put it over the bar. We need to calm down, I think. A calm down shout. This should have been... How has this game not been won in normal time? And it's going to extra time against the 10 men of Aberystwyth Town. It's time for everyone to dig in, boys. Just dig in and put away one of these chances. For the love of God, put away one of these chances. I mean, they are going to be clinging on desperately for penalties, aren't they? I think we'll see the fingernail marks in the grass as they cling on for penalties. Let's hope that we don't give them that opportunity. Let's give it a no pressure. Smith has picked up a knock. It's a pulled hamstring. Well, you're not playing again this season, mate, so we'll just go with that and see how you go. Because as I said, we do not have another option. Let's give it a get creative. We're at extra time in half time. Alright, so let's take it off work ball into the box. Let's just rain the shots in. Get it into the box. And let's just see what we can do. Shoot, cross, just get me the ball into the box, please, guys. Here we go. Gami with a free kick. It's decent. It's into a good area. Allmark should retrieve that for us. He's got men opened. He instead... Oh, it's a good early ball, and how are we not scored? I think we could play to midnight, and I still don't think we'd have this ball in the back of the net. Let's give it a no-pressure shout when we can. Are we going to have that opportunity? We are. They're uninterested, which is just the sort of mentality you want going into a shootout, isn't it? And it's not been a classic. It's gone all the way to penalties, despite being against 10 men, and now it's a lottery. It's McCarthy against John. McCarthy can't stop the first one. Who's stepping up for us to take this penalty? It's going to be Denny Gami. I can't believe we didn't win that game in normal time. Come on, Denny Gami. We're going to lose this, aren't we? Owen steps up now to face McCarthy. Come on, McCarthy. This is your chance of a first career trophy. Don't let it slip away from you. McCarthy. Oh, it's off the post. We'll take that. All right. That's one let off. Can Gurke stick this away for us? We have seen Gurke in the past be a decent penalty taker. Can he handle the pressure of the big occasion? He can. And it's 1-1. Hudson now steps up to face McCarthy. What can McCarthy do with this? Come on, Macca. Come on, mate. McCarthy. Oh, how have you not saved that? It's gone straight through him. Dean Parry steps up. Come on, Dino. What can he do? Dean Parry sticks it away. We're at 2-2. Who's next? It's Griffith Swindle up against McCarthy. Come on. McCarthy. Oh, he's made a big save there. Wonderful stuff. All right. Sam York now with a chance. Not to win it for us, but to put it into sudden death for them. Come on, Yorkie. Sam York, today's captain. He sticks it away. A good penalty as well. It's 3-2. They have to score this. And if they score, we win. Come on. Their next miss costs them the title. Our next goal wins us the title. It's Cooper stepping forward to face McCarthy. It's not been a classic performance from us. We should have won at 4 or 5 in normal time. And it all comes down to this. Come on, Macca. Come on, make the save. Make the save. McCarthy can't make the save. And who's going to step up to win this for us? Who wants to be a hero? It's Buckley. It's young Kenneth Buckley. Came through the academy. He has a Welsh caps to his name. I think he has a Welsh goal to his name as well. He's a wonderful player. He's wanted by teams in the English Championship and maybe even the Premier League at this point. But can he win us a Welsh Cup Final? Come on, Buckley. Oh. Burgess, our former goalkeeper, has saved it. And we're back level. It's sudden death now. McCarthy can't make the save. And this shouldn't even be close. And it's going to be Damien Allmark with a chance will keep us in it. This is one of those. This is the thankless one. This is where you want to be going first, isn't it? Because all Allmark can do right now is lose. He can't win it for us. All he can do is lose. But don't think about that, Damien. You're fine. You're fine. You're going to score this, man. I have complete faith. I have mostly faith. Come on, Allmark. Oh, he's a terrible penalty taker. Allmark sticks it away calmly. Wonderfully done. And we go on. It's Britain to face McCarthy now. Please miss. Please, please miss. McCarthy. Oh, it was a dribbler. It was a dribbler and it's dribbled in. It's going to be KDH now. I don't think we've ever seen, in all these years at the club, I don't think we've ever seen KDH. And he's got to be close to 10 years now at the club. I don't think we've ever seen him take a penalty before. And it's just the Welsh Cup on the line, mate. Ewan Burgess, I can't believe it's our former goalkeeper as well. KDH sticks it away. All right, everybody breathe. We go again. This might be yet another long episode. I apologise, guys. We should have won this in normal time. I blame the players. Griffith. He sticks away his penalty. And who steps up now to keep it alive for us? It is Ewan, the young right back, who, to be honest, is only in the team because he's the only right back we have. That's why he's qualified, obviously. Come on, Ewan. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this one. He's only young. He's like 16, 17. Come on, Ewan. Oh. And it's 6-6. And it's Jones coming up now to face McCarthy. McCarthy, you could take a lot of pressure off us, mate, if you could just save this one. Come on, Macca. No, he goes the wrong way. That looked like a decent penalty as well, didn't it? And who steps up now? It's Smith and his tight hamstring. Hopefully, well, yeah. I'm going to assume taking a penalty with a hamstring injury is not the easiest thing you can do. Come on, Gareth. Well, that's, yeah. Aussie commiserations, mate. Can't tell us what it feels like to lose that game. Yeah, I mean, look, Chas, obviously it's bitterly disappointing. I don't know what. We should have won that game 10-0. I don't know how they've managed to win that. But, good luck to them. I don't want to come across as sour grapes. They'll go into Europe now and play like that and stink up the joint. But, like I say, good luck to them. But my boys, there'll be some bloodshed tonight. 10 men, and we couldn't beat them. And they don't deserve that. They didn't register a shot on target, and they've won a cup. But I guess that can happen. I'm not particularly pleased, boys. So there we go. Aberystwyth Town have lifted the Welsh Cup. I mean, we could. I feel like I really would like to have had some pre-hindsight, some pre-sight maybe in this episode. Maybe I should have taken him off, given he only has a penalty of 3 and he was injured, and we did have subs we could have made. But there we go. That is absolutely devastating. 129 passes Buckley made in that game. It's just one of those, isn't it? If we look at the history of the Welsh Cup, I mean, it's the first time we've lost it in a number of years. Where's somewhere it says Welsh Cup? Let's just go to that and then Welsh Cup. Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's the first time we've lost it in a number of seasons, and yeah, I'm annoyed a little bit, but it is what it is, I suppose. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that for whatever reason, it's an episode of, as I said, hindsight being 2020, isn't it? Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. We will, in all likelihood, round off the season at Anfield in the Europa League second leg. We need to score 3 goals. And it's unlikely to happen, if we're honest. But we'll do our best anyway. Till next time, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Don't forget to go and vote for your Player of the Year. And I'll see you next time for Liverpool away. That sounds so easy, doesn't it? Take care.